What's going on, everyone? Out here in beautiful Idaho, take a little ride on the Eliminator out through some of the Hawaii Canyon lands. We'll start here at Dan's Ferry Service. We're here by the Snake River. We take a little ride and just see how it goes. Alright, we're back. So, like I said, out here by the Snake River, right there. Over here at Dan's Ferry Service. Cool little gas station area. Down by the river. Out on this Eliminator. Gonna take a little ride out. Take a little ride and see how it looks. Oh, forgive me if I sound a little tired. I've been riding a lot this weekend. A couple multi-hour rides on the street bikes. Had the dirt bikes out this morning for about 2.5 hours. Did a big loop. That was pretty fun. Figured I'd go out on the Eliminator now though, because I'm not sure how many more rides I'm going to get on this bike. Got some possible changes to the bikes on the channel. Trying to plan some different stuff out. Try some different bikes. We'll see how that goes. It's all pre-planning right now. We'll see. Hopefully in the next week or two we'll have things squared away. My wife's really been looking for a upgrade, but we're not quite sure which direction we want to go. We might shift some bikes around. I think I might. Right now she rides a CRF 250F dirt bike, so we might give that to my daughter because she's on an older 230, which it's a good little bike, but it's just a little old. Get my wife a CRF or KLX 300 dual sport. And then we'll end up trading this in, maybe on a Trans Alp, I'm thinking. Because we gotta want to do a little fire road type stuff. Which, I mean, we have dirt bikes now, but you know, it's not always something we always want to load up, and obviously we can't connect them on pavement on our dirt bikes. So it's just a little, I don't know, a little ADV action. Sounds like it'd be kind of good. So we'll probably keep the MT-07. That way, if we need to bigger CC bikes for distance, we'll have the MT-07 and a Trans Alp, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. My mind changes. Who knows? Be a Hayabusa before you know it. No, maybe not. Things are gnarly. So we're gonna ride up this road just a little bit, get up past the to the OHV, then I'll check back in with you. All right, back at it. This is the Hemingway Butte OHV. That's where we go ride dirt bikes a lot. It's kind of nice. They have a bunch of little areas for the kids and you know, adults, and it's the start of a lot of trailheads that go way out. There's some hill climbs and stuff. There's some little more intermediate and up hill climbs and some easy beginner stuff, obviously. I was going to do a dirt bike video, but most people don't really seem to watch those, which is fine, you know, but they're so much fun. Hopefully that don't say the same if I get an ADV bike, or it might be the end of my channel. We'll see. Hopefully it's not just an Eliminator channel. Like I said, it gets pretty busy out here. Some of those hill climbs are pretty gnarly when you watch the enduro guys rip up the side of stuff. Gotta get myself a toy box. That's the move. so I could just camp. These are out in the Hawaii's out here. Like I said, there's trails everywhere out here. There's lots of trailheads. If you're not familiar with the western half of the United States, we have much more public land to ride on. I know a lot of the East Coast stuff has like off-road parks and stuff, or private land, and I thought about moving to the East Coast before until I seen that, and I just cannot do that. I like public land. It's one of those things where, you know, I try to support like the Blue Ribbon Coalition and all that stuff to keep public lands and tread lightly and all those organizations, because they always keep, you know, get the people who always say stuff like, oh, it's federal land. It's like federal land. No, that's public land. That's our land managed by the federal government. That is not the government's property. I don't care what they say. So, you know, obviously I try to pack it in, pack it out, all that stuff, you know, observe trail rules and all that, because I don't want to close down federal land. Luckily, currently, I'm going to go out on a limb and say for a few years there might be less of it getting shut down, hopefully. Because I cannot stand that. But then I see people doing dumb stuff like dumping trash. Well, I mean, I don't physically see them, but I'll see like trash piles, or a year or two ago someone towed a travel trailer up and left it, a trashed out one. It's like, man, that shit drives me crazy. Pardon my language. But honestly, like, come on, have some respect for the land. Some fun trails on the side. There's some big whoops right there. You gotta be careful. Hit a few turns and we'll drop the video and pick back up in a little bit. How about that? You got to be a little careful because sometimes there's a bunch of gravel on these turns. Or cows, but right now I think most of the cows are. It's a fun road. Not a whole lot of traffic. I mean, obviously quite a bit more right now. What you got to watch is when they have the washes or the little trails that cross on the turns, because sometimes they get pretty sandy. So you don't want to be leaning into a turn and get the front tire into some sand, be a bit of a problem. Alright, I'll pick back up with you in just a little bit. See, here's some of those turns I was telling you about. Gotta be careful, because you're coming too hot and that dirt patch might get you. And this is when all these, I think, Mormon beetles, is that right? That sounds familiar. Maybe, I hope I'm not saying something wrong. But they get nasty, and they can also cause some problems, right? You start having to be a little careful on some of the turns. I don't know if they show up on the camera, but there's a lot of them. This ain't even bad. About a month, they're going to get like crazy for about, you know, a couple weeks. I've heard stories of spots where they actually have to get like a scraper out and scrape the roads on highways because they're so thick they cause accidents like ice. Now this is my favorite turn in the whole road coming up. See if if it's covered in bugs. Hopefully not. She's not a sport bike, but she's fun. Oh, sorry about the cough. Got some allergies just killing me lately. Alright, why don't we slow down? No need to be riding too aggressively, right? A little here and there is, I think, fine, but let's be reasonable. That has been the hardest part about getting older, is trying to not just be a kid and just like, oh yeah, twist the throttle, let's go. So much easier being a little careless and reckless when you're a kid. Alright, well, I think we'll hit through one or two more turns and we'll drop the video again, pick back up in a little ways. One more little pull. It is beautiful out here, that's for sure. You know, the GoPro never does it justice, but definitely, I don't know, I grew up in the desert. Didn't actually grow up in Idaho, so, you know, like most people in Idaho, I guess. But I grew up in Southern California, and then a little bit in Arizona, in the desert. And, I don't know, I love the desert. I think it's my favorite spot. Ooh, a bunch of rock crawlers. Oh, some nice ones. Oh, I've got to have one of those. It's got to be like 40s. I have a Jeep, and it is not like that. It is just bone stock, because that's a money pit that I'm not looking to get into. It works fine stock for us, or me and my wife do. So a daily, and then the winter time when it gets snowy, or if I'm going to hit some, you know, cut down some fire roads. Alright, let's see if we can, I'm going to turn off there. I'm going to bug those people. Alright, we'll catch back up with you in a minute. So I guess we got to ask ourselves this question. Everyone wants to know, is the Eliminator a dual sport? Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, she get loose. Ooh, she gets loose. Believe it or not, obviously, would I say this is a dual sport bike? No. Tires do not like it, right? But the seating position is not that bad. There's not a lot of clearance, so I'm not going to go down much further, because, I mean, I probably could make it down there, but there's not a whole lot of clearance, right? So we're not going to. Oh. But seating position, she's not the worst. It's not like you're got forward controls. I mean, if you need to, you can stand up on it. Suspension, it doesn't have a lot. Oh yeah, when you lean forward, she's loose. Obviously, ABS is pretty aggressive, clearance, suspension, but seating position though, yes, you can definitely take it down a dirt road. So, dual sport, check. Well, I don't even need to get an ADV bike. I got one. Didn't even know. No. I'm not going to try to destroy the Eliminator. My wife might get a little upset. Like I said, I'm probably going to get rid of it, but still. But you got to have a little fun once in a while. Alright, well, let's see. Out here down this road, very pretty. Whoever lives down here is definitely lucky. Not saying they don't earn it or deserve it or whatever, sure, but still, obviously beautiful out here. This little canyon area is awesome. Lots of wildlife out here. We were riding dirt bikes just over up in the mountains to the left this morning. We did a big loop, me and my wife and daughter, and seen some antelope and stuff out there, and that was pretty cool. You know, there's a cool little area on Cane Springs Road. Heard there's quite a bit of like bighorn sheep, and obviously it goes up in the mountains where, you know, there's elk and all kinds of things, right? Anything you could think of. It's Idaho. Actually, last time me and my wife were out here, she was on my bike like she is now, and I was on this, and man, like 3 deer jumped right out in front of her. Luckily, she was able to get on her brakes hard enough that she missed them. That was good, definitely. All right, so I think we're gonna pull in up here, close this video out before it drags on too long. I always say I shoot for like 10 minutes and then I edit it and it's like, oh look, 25 minutes. So we'll just pull through in here. Maybe one more little she's not, ABS doesn't like it for sure. Ooh, she gets loose. Alright, enough foolishness, right? So, Eliminator, great bike. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have it. Just because it's not that we don't even like it. We do like it. But there's a million bikes we want to try. So, we might as well. We'll see. Obviously, you guys will know if I get a new bike, so I'll start making content with it. But, we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video. Wouldn't mind, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that. I'm going to grow this channel. It's definitely getting some growth. Starting to pick up since it warmed up. Definitely appreciate that. All the new subs, and means a lot to me. Hopefully, as I go through bikes, it's not just a single bike that people like to see, because I know my MT-07's not the, doesn't get the most views, which, you know, I get it. Tons of content in those. Probably a little more of a hooligan bike, so probably want to see some more hooligan stuff on those bikes that I'm not really doing, but I get it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I want y'all ride safe.